Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Welcome to my channel if you're new here. My name is Kayla and today I'll be doing a collective reading for you guys. I have already cleansed the space and said a prayer over the cards, so we're going to go ahead and get into the overall energy with this oracle deck, clarify with the tarot, and finish off with the final message from Spirit. I hope you're all doing well. I'm doing alright, better every day. Let's go ahead and get into the overall energy. One card please and thank you, Spirit. What is the overall energy of the reading? Make it clear, only the truth may come out. One card, please and thank you, Spirit. I'm experiencing some pain in my, left arm. I don't know what it is. Some of you may be experiencing the same thing. To be fair came out. Number 38 with exchanging gifts. 27 at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so let's see what this is about. To be fair, number 38. To be fair. Balance, justice, a need to consider options, mutual benefit, the law of cause and effect. All right. A lot of these cards have hearts on them. I'm noticing that, like, almost all of them. Okay, because I look at the bottom and there's like those heart-shaped flowers down there. Okay, rose petals or whatever. The oracle's message: life offers experiences that are challenging and experiences that are nourishing. Yet over time they strike a balance. You move from status to doing, from discovering to loving to letting go to being again. Life is a pendulum swinging between all of these states. You will always oscillate back and forth between doing and being. If you are not content with where you are at this moment, remember that all experiences have their place. Accept them without judgment, and you will see how the universe adjusts in perfect balance. You reap what you sow. For every cause, there is an effect. Wondrous things will be revealed now. Okay? So with that last part, talking about wondrous things will be revealed now, I feel like something is probably going to be revealed to you. Something that's probably wonderful with that saying, wondrous things. Okay, maybe something wild that... Let me see what wondrous means. Give me a second. Okay, so it says it means causing wonder or amazement, marvelous, extraordinary. It is often used to describe something that inspires awe because it's beautiful, impressive, or surprising. Wow. Examples. The view from the mountaintop was absolutely wondrous. She told a wondrous story about her adventure. Okay, so I guess I could share a little story. Okay, so yesterday I'm cleaning out the fridge, and then I get a text from my bank about the balance in my bank account. So I go and check the transactions, and this is something that I haven't noticed. I can't lie, I haven't been checking my balance because, you know, I'm just not trying to be in that mind state of worrying about money or anything like that. You know, once you see the balance of your bank account, you're like, oh my god, I can't buy this, I can't buy that, and I wasn't trying to be in that mindset, so I haven't checked it in a while. But once I seen that the balance was low, I said, okay, I might as well. Ain't no harm in checking it now, because it basically already told me before I even logged into the account. It showed me exactly how much was in there. So I'm going through the transactions, and I'm looking like, I don't know what this is. I don't know what this is. Going all the way back to like January, there was a monthly transaction too, actually. Amazon, Luna, and some type of Amazon Kids ship every month. Same amount. I don't know how somebody got my damn card information and was purchasing games and shit like that. I do have kids, but it definitely wasn't my kids, because I'm looking it up online, and Amazon Luna is some type of fucking like, you know, like Xbox type, you know, that type of game with a controller, and we have none of that type of stuff in our home. So I end up disputing the charges, calling the bank, and I'm asking the man, like, so how much is going to be returned back? So he's saying, like, only we can do 2 months back, 60 days. So I'm thinking it's going to be like $60 returned back. Today, I checked my account. Well, I got a notification, and it was $96 that they returned back to my account. So that was a blessing. You know, it's like unexpected money. So that was a blessing to me. That was something that I can feel like was wondrous. Like, wow, I wasn't expecting this. So, and it definitely will be helpful, especially in this economy. That's damn near $100 practically, okay? So that's something, okay? So maybe you could be, getting some type of refund or something like that, okay? Some type of money, some type of surprise, and you're like, oh my God. Just something that you weren't expecting, I feel like, okay? Some type of justice could be being served. Spirit is bringing in some type of balance, okay? And yeah, let me read the prosperity message as well. Now is a time for even exchanges. Justice will prevail and you will be treated accordingly. In all your affairs, you will be able to negotiate fair settlements. Mutual gain is the gift to you and your partners and colleagues, okay? Some of y'all may be receiving some type of settlement for something, okay? I don't know. 8:44 on the clock right now. Immediately when I said settlement, I'm starting to think like, I don't know, what if my bank have some type of class action settlement, because they returned a lot of monthly, the monthly fee that they be taking out. They returned a lot of those, like 3 of those. So I don't know, maybe I need to be looking out for some type of class action lawsuit against my bank. I could probably be getting a whole lot more. Some of y'all are getting some type of settlement where you negotiating or something, okay? Mutual gain is the gift to you and your partners and colleagues. This is also a good time to square your finances and take stock of how you are compensated for your work. This card signifies balance, justice, and negotiations. So remember that all things must be fairly recompensated. Keep this as your truth, and so it will be. Yeah, okay? So, as I said, you could be just receiving unexpected money, unexpected income, some type of maybe charge back, refund, okay, or anything that you just wasn't expecting to get back, okay? Maybe free things, that type of energy, okay? And then with exchanging gifts at the bottom, number 27, exchanging gifts, the law of giving and receiving, currency, trade-offs, weighing cost and determining value. The Oracle's message. You are entering into a productive and enriching time when all manner of opportunities are being offered to you. You have everything you need to seize them. Yet in order to honor them, you must put in the time, exchange your experience and skills, and commit heart and soul to what you are choosing to pursue. You can do it. You have what it takes to be successful if you align with the law of giving and receiving. You must engage in a dance of give and take, push and pull, doing and being. If you let fear guide your choices, you could deplete yourself or create an imbalance. This is not a time of just do. Use your currency wisely and be mindful of the value others bring to your life, okay? So you could be maybe putting in a lot of time and energy into something and now seeing your hard work pay off, okay? As it says, push and pull, giving and receiving, exchanging your skills and experience and committing to something. So you could be putting, dedicating your time to something, okay? And I feel like you're going to be, reaping the rewards of the hard work that you're putting in as well, okay? So things could just be like paying off for you right now, working out for you at this time, okay? Let's see. Let's get clarity. So thank you for that, Spirit. All right, so let's clarify to be fair. Please and thank you, Spirit. Clarify to be fair, one card at a time, please and thank you, Spirit. Make sure it falls out the deck, Spirit, because I like to be sure. A card just flicking is not enough for me. It's like jump out, fall out, come out. Don't just move, okay? Flip over. The Temperance. Balance, harmony, moderation, patience, being sensible, purpose, and finding meaning. So these kind of, you know, give the same. To be fair, you see the scales on here talking about balance, okay? With this right here, with the cups here, you know how it's like you're pouring something from one cup into the other, and you're doing it back and forth to try to make sure they're equal. That's the type of energy that I'm getting with that, okay? So it's like things are gonna be made fair. I feel like, you know, it's even if it's like two people, y'all both gonna be on the same page, right? Well, you got a little bit less than me, so let me give you a bit more of that type of energy, okay? Something is gonna be balanced, okay? Definitely. At the bottom, Nine of Pentacles, fruits of labor, rewards, luxury, self-sufficient, financially independent, okay? I feel like, as I said, your hard work is paying off with that fruits of labor there. You're getting rewarded for your hard work, all right? I feel like Spirit is taking care of you, making sure that you have everything you need with this Nine of Pentacles, okay? The World card, completion, accomplishment, wholeness, attainment, fulfillment, travel, celebration of life, and arriving. And then the Three of Swords, heartbreak, suffering, grief, emotional pain, sorrow, hurt, divorce, loss, depression. The number 3 could be significant, okay? You could be closing out a cycle of heartbreak, suffering, grief, sorrow, okay? Maybe after going through some type of pain, breakup or something like that. Maybe you've completed something, and it's like Spirit could be rewarding you now for that, okay? Let's see what else comes out. Please and thank you, Spirit. What else for To Be Fair? One card at a time. Make sure it comes out of the deck or flips over completely, Spirit. All right, the Empress. Look at that. Abundance, nurturing, fertility, feminine, good parenting, development, accomplishment, growth, evolution, and action. So you're definitely growing, evolving, okay? Taking action maybe on something, okay? Abundance is coming in, okay? I feel like you're bettering yourself, okay? As I said, learning, growing. All right, Hangman at the bottom. Pause, surrender, letting go, new perspective, enlightenment, viewing things differently than before, deep insight, sacrifice, change, and release, okay? I feel like you're realizing that there's something that you need to maybe view differently or release, let go of, sacrifice, okay? You're getting some type of enlightenment on something. The Death card, endings, beginnings, change, transformation, transition, metamorphosis, end of cycle, okay? There's something that you're ending. Yeah, I feel like that is what's bringing in this abundance for you, okay? You're letting something go, ending something. All right, Nine of Swords here. Anxiety, worry, fear, depression, nightmares, insomnia, hopelessness, trauma, and despair. Maybe you're coming out of that energy, definitely, okay? You're no longer stressing. It's like, I feel like you have, what is the word? When you go from like a 3D to ascending, that type of energy, okay? You're no longer in that mindset of, you know, being worried or fearful or anything like that, okay? You're changing your mindset, I feel like, okay? What else, please and thank you, Spirit, for To Be Fair? Queen of Swords, unbiased judgment, independent, clear boundaries, direct communication, clear-minded and perceptive, okay? You could be setting something straight with someone, being clear, communicating something clearly to someone, okay? I feel like the Queen of Swords talks about like just being direct, not beating around the bush, okay? Setting clear boundaries, being direct, as it says. King of Cups at the bottom, emotionally balanced, compassion, diplomatic, control, balanced, supportive leader, tolerance, and empathetic. The Knight of Wands, energy, passion, inspired action, adventure, fearless, and impulsive. And then the Three of Swords, heartbreak, suffering, grief, emotional pain, sorrow, hurt, divorce, loss, and depression. I definitely feel like it's like you're, you know, healing from a heartbreak and getting, you know, you're becoming fearless now, inspired, maybe just like ready to go out and just do new things. You're no longer sitting cooped up in the house, that type of energy, okay? Tapping, maybe opening back up emotionally, those type of things, okay? What else, please and thank you, Spirit, for To Be Fair? The Magician, action, creation, manifestation, power, self-confidence, clarity, willpower, skill, and creativity. You could be taking action on something, okay? Maybe taking action on your manifestations, all right? You could be very confident at this time, getting clarity about something, okay? Maybe doing some type of skill, tapping more into your creativity. At the bottom, we have the Eight of Swords, negative thoughts, self-imposed restrictions, imprisonment, victim mentality, and entrapment. The Page of Swords, new ideas, curiosity, thirst for knowledge, new ways of communicating, restless and mental energy. And then the Queen of Cups, compassion, comfort, calm, nurturing, healing, emotionally stable, intuitive, and caring, okay? Definitely, it's like you're just taking action. You're no longer sitting in a space of feeling trapped, stuck, fearful, okay? Things are definitely changing, okay? You're mentally stronger, okay? You're just getting sharper in the mind, I feel like. Very calm, following your intuition, okay? Healing. All right, let's get one more. Please and thank you, Spirit. One more for To Be Fair. I'm going to shuffle. We have the Six of Swords and the Five of Pentacles. When I split the deck, transition, change, leaving behind, releasing baggage, and moving on. Five of Pentacles, financial loss, lack of mindset, isolation, worry, need, poverty. I feel like you're moving out of that energy, okay? You're no longer stressing out about money. And I feel like that is allowing it to flow in. As I said, it's like you're changing your mindset, okay? You've changed your frequency around money, or, you know, you're no longer in survival mode. It's like you're going with the flow and things are working out for you because of you going with the flow, okay? Because of you just alchemizing and just, you know, doing whatever it is that you want to do, you know, committing your time and energy to something that you enjoy doing. And it's like you're getting just paid to exist, to do what you love, that type of energy, okay? Let's get one more, please, and thank you, Spirit, for To Be Fair. Make it clear, only the truth may come out. Libra, Virgo could be significant. The Knight of Pentacles. Hard work, productivity, routine, conservation, efficiency, and responsibility. As I said, I feel like you've dedicated your time to something, okay? And I feel like Spirit is very proud of you. And so they're rewarding you for, you know, not giving up, staying consistent on something, okay? Doing something and sticking to it, all right? Working hard, being productive, sticking to your routine, okay? Being efficient and responsible. Seven of Pentacles at the bottom, long-term view, hard work, perseverance, diligence, sustainable results, investment. Your hard work is paying off, okay? You're going to be seeing these things come in, wonderful opportunities. 717 could be significant. We have the Star card here, which is number 17. Hope, calm, faith, purpose, renewal, spirituality, fortune, good old man, and rejuvenation. Okay, it's like you're going through some type of change, okay? Some type of renewal, all right? Tapping more into your spirituality, maybe. You have more faith now. Fortune, good things, good omens, great things are coming to you, okay? You're very calm, hopeful, okay? And then the Three of Cups, celebration, friendship, collaboration, creativity, community, and happiness. I feel like if you're doing some type of service, you're going to be getting a lot of business here with this Three of Pentacles. Maybe collaborating with others. The community is going to be interested in, you know, helping you, or, you know, booking services, that type of thing, okay? Thank you for that, Spirit. Clarify this. Temperance, balance, harmony, moderation, patience, being sensible, purpose, and finding meaning. One or two cards, please, and thank you, Spirit, for this Temperance here. Alrighty. Six of Cups, familiarity, happy memories, reminiscing, childhood memories, innocence, joy, and nostalgia. At the bottom, King of Pentacles, wealth, business, leadership, security, discipline, abundance, prosperity, and generosity. I kind of feel like this Six of Cups is giving me, like, as it says, childhood, just like feeling childlike. And you know that's what they say. You need to tap into that energy to be able to, like, manifest easily, okay? When you are, you know, being a child, being free, okay? Innocent, okay, joyful. I could feel like because you are doing that, that is what's bringing in balance and harmony, okay? And it's also going to be bringing in wealth, prosperity, okay? Abundance, excuse me. All right, we have the King of Swords here, head over heart, discipline, truthful, honest, mental clarity, and authority. And then the Seven of Wands, challenge, competition, protection, perseverance, defense, maintaining control, okay? I feel like you could be making a head over heart decision, okay? Maybe releasing something that, you know, truly in your heart you love, or, you know, very deeply care about, but you know it is not good for you. So you are standing your ground, protecting yourself, you know, keeping your guards up, being defensive about it, okay? It's like you're doing the right thing. You're doing what Spirit wants you to do, okay? Because it is hard to, you know, release something and walk away from something that you care about, but you made the decision to do what's best for you, okay? And not what your heart wants, but what you know what's best, okay? One more for the Six of Cups here with the Temperance, please and thank you. The Ace of Cups, okay? Love, compassion, creativity, new feelings, spirituality, intuition, new baby, proposal, and marriage, okay? So new love could definitely be coming in, okay? As I said, it's like you're in this childlike state, okay? Just being carefree, innocent, okay, joyful. All right, and that is bringing in balance. We have the Ten of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Wealth, financial security, family, long-term success, and contribution, okay? I feel like, as I said, that is what's bringing in these new opportunities, this new unexpected abundance, money, you know, unexpected wealth could definitely be coming in for you. Knight of Wands, energy, passion, inspired action, adventure, fearless, and impulsive. And then the Page of Pentacles, manifestation, skill development, opportunity, financial opportunity, ambition, desire, and diligence, okay? You could be very passionate, inspired right now to do something, to manifest something, to take on some type of opportunity, all right, or some type of skill, okay? What about this Empress here, please and thank you, Spirit? Abundance, nurturing, fertility, feminine and good parenting, development, accomplishment, growth, evolution, and action. Some of you could be hearing, you know, beeping, as you heard just a bit ago. That was a commercial on this radio. Cars beeping outside could be significant. Clarify this Empress, please and thank you, Spirit. One or two cards. Action, evolution, growth, accomplishment, development, parenting, feminine, fertility, abundance, and nurturing. The number 7 could be significant, or 77, or 14. My head is a bit itchy, my forehead. You could have closed out a cycle here with the World at the bottom. Good luck, karma, life cycles, destiny, turning point. Some type of change is definitely happening. Some type of change has been initiated. Clarify this Empress, please and thank you, Spirit. One or two cards. If you're asking a yes or no question, the answer is yes. All right. Queen of Pentacles, nurturing, practical, providing, financially, a working parent. At the bottom, Ten of Wands, burden, extra responsibility, hard work, completion. Six of Pentacles, giving, receiving, sharing, wealth, generosity, and charity. And then the Sun card, positivity, pleasure, happiness, vitality, fun, joy, warmth, celebration, rebirth, all is well, success, okay? Yeah, I feel like you have nothing to worry about. As it says here, all is well, okay? You're in a very happy place, positive place, okay? Fun, joyful, all right, successful. You could be celebrating something. You could be getting a lot of generosity. People could be being very generous with you, okay? You could be receiving a lot of things here. As I said earlier with that story about the bank, okay? Burdened, Ten of Wands, burden, extra responsibility, hard work, completion. I feel like it's like, as I said, your hard work is paying off, okay? Financially though, okay? One more for this Queen of Pentacles with the Empress here. Please and thank you, Spirit. that. Maybe you've been nurturing something, okay? This could be anything. Children, a business, a skill, okay? Perfecting something, and your hard work is now paying off. Ooh. Six of Wands in the reverse, egotism, lack of confidence, lack of recognition, unpopular, discredited, private achievement. Okay, maybe you have been doing something privately that you have not put out to the world just yet. Okay, Spirit could be telling you maybe you need to, put yourself more out in the open for something to receive compensation for it, as a service or something like that. Okay. Three of Wands at the bottom, preparation, progress, foresight, enterprise. Maybe you're getting ready to do that, okay? You're getting prepared to do that. Maybe you're doing something in private to prepare yourself for, offering it to the public, okay? Ten of Cups, divine love, harmony, blissful relationship, alignment, inner happiness, fulfillment, dreams come true, family contentment, a total love and support. And then the Queen of Wands, courage, confidence, independent focus, zest for life, determination, and joy, okay? You could be very confident at this time, okay? Very determined to take something on, to do something, some type of opportunity, okay? To put yourself out there, just very, like, start a business, start doing something. You could be very excited about that, okay? With this Ten of Cups, I just feel like it'll be received well from others, okay? It's like just unexpected support, I feel like, okay? What about this Queen of Swords here? Please and thank you, Spirit. Unbiased judgment, independent, clear boundaries, direct communication, clear-minded and perceptive. Please and thank you, Spirit. Clarify this Queen of Swords. One or two cards. Yeah, I feel like with the exchanging gifts at the bottom of the deck, the Five of Wands came out. With the exchanging gifts at the bottom of this deck here, and then the to be fair, I really feel like if you're offering some type of service, it's going to be received well, okay? And you're going to get paid your worth for it. So I feel like don't underestimate your abilities. Don't feel like because this is my first time offering it to the public that I need to, be cheap about myself. Don't feel that way about yourself, because I feel like your skill is well worth the price that you're going to be charging, okay? Or that you're thinking about, don't feel like this is too much, or, don't lowball yourself, okay? So the Five of Wands came out. At the bottom, we have the Ten of Wands, the Six of Pentacles, and the Sun card. So I'm going to shuffle after this. The Five of Wands talks about competition, rivalry, conflict, strife, disagreements, and tension, okay? So maybe you are setting boundaries with someone that wants to, have conflict with you, disagreements, okay? You could be communicating something to them, maybe cutting someone off, okay? Someone that just makes your life hard, okay? Maybe it's like something is completely done with someone that you always had to fight and argue with. Leo could be significant. Fire signs could be significant, okay? The Six of Pentacles, giving, receiving, sharing, wealth, generosity, and charity. And then the Sun card, positivity, pleasure. Yeah, I feel like once you cut someone out, maybe Spirit is like blessing you for, as I said, making the right decision. We have the Ace of Swords right behind that. So I feel like that Spirit letting us know that is the truth, okay? I'm going to shuffle. So if you cut someone off and you've been thinking about, did I make the right decision? Is this the right thing to do? Regardless of the relationship, I feel like Spirit is saying you did the right thing, okay? So if you are dwelling in the back of your mind and, it's like, I don't know if I should do this, Spirit is confirming you're doing the right thing, okay? And that is what's bringing you abundance and prosperity. It's like you have to release this person for all of your blessings to come in, because otherwise it's like this person is going to leech off of you, and they may even stop some of your blessings from coming in, okay? Let's get one more for this Five of Wands here with the Queen of Swords. Please and thank you, Spirit. One more for this Five of Wands here with the Queen of Swords. Something about a child could be significant. Okay. justice, fairness, truth, clarity, equality, balance, cause, and effect. I feel like you are supposed to, it's fair for you to cut someone off. Someone that's probably a Leo, always fighting and arguing, starting drama, tension, a rivalry, okay? You could have children with someone and be wondering, like, is it all right for me to cut this person off because I have children with them? I feel like Spirit still wants you to release this person, okay? Especially if it resonates that this person is not active in your child's or children's life, okay? They're not contributing in any type of way positively. There's a lot of fathers or mothers that only communicate with the other party just for the sake of communicating with them and no other reason, okay? They don't want to provide financially. They don't want to see their children. They don't attempt any of those things besides to get on the phone and fight and argue with you and ask you who you're sleeping with and those type of things, okay? So if you have that type of dynamic with the mother or father of your children and you're considering cutting them off, but you're like, but that's the father or mother of my children, so maybe I should keep the communication open just in case. I feel like Spirit is saying there's no point in that, okay? Confirmation, I heard the bell ring, 9:09 on the timer, on the clock, excuse me. The number 9 could be significant. The number 99 could be significant. The number 999 could be significant. Okay, and that is the number 9 too, the Hermit card. Okay, soul searching, introspection, contemplation, wisdom, truth seeking, being alone, independence, inner guidance, meditation. Okay, I feel like if you're meditating and trying to get some type of answer for something, I feel like I just answered it right here for you. 4 of Wands, celebration, joy, harmony, marriage, home, community, and homecoming. And then the Strength card, courage, passion, subtle power, persuasion, influence, inner strength, focus, and compassion. Okay, I feel like another reason, like something could be trying to come in for you, some type of union, okay? Celebration, marriage, harmony with someone else could be trying to come in, okay? And this person that you need to cut off, the mother or father of your children, could be very problematic for that, okay? And just trying to block it out or, just cause problems in that type of way, okay? So it's definitely time for you to release something, move on. With the 6 of Swords right behind it, release baggage, move on, okay? What about this Magician here? Please and thank you, Spirit. Action, creation, manifestation, power, self-confidence, clarity, skill, and creativity. Clarify this Magician. Please and thank you, Spirit. 1 or 2 cards for the Magician here. A card flipped over, but then it flipped right back over. So clearly you didn't want me to take that one. 1 or 2 cards for the Magician. Please and thank you, Spirit. Air signs could be significant. The King of Wands and the 8 of Cups. Natural leader, visionary, entrepreneur, big picture, overcoming challenges, mature and career focus. And then the 8 of Cups, disappointment, abandonment, withdrawal, escapism, walking away and leaving behind, okay? I feel like it's like you're standing in your power and walking away from something that no longer serves you. All right, leaving something leaving something behind, excuse me. You could be like dominating something or mastering something. I kind of feel like overcoming any type of challenges that you've had with any type of thing that you've been trying to do, practice a skill or anything like that that you feel like you've been having a hard time getting the hold of. I feel like now you are conquering that kind of, okay? At the bottom we have the Knight of Wands, the Knight of Swords, and then the Devil card. So the Knight of Wands talks about energy, passion, inspired action, adventure, fearless, and impulsiveness. The Knight of Swords, ambition, action-orientated, drivenness, succeed, fast thinking, defending beliefs. And then the Devil card, shadow, self-attachment, addiction, restriction, sexuality, temptation, seduction, destructive behavior, materialism, codependency. Okay, this could be something that you're releasing, walking away from. Okay, I feel like it's just like you're taking charge of your life. Okay, and you just feel called and inspired to, walk away from something, release something. Okay, that no longer serves you, something that was toxic. You may have had some type of addiction to something. This could even be a person. Okay, someone that had destructive behavior. Okay, I feel like it's like with that Eight of Cups, you're releasing something, walking away. Okay, taking control with that natural leader. It's like you are now, just not letting other people dictate what you do, what you hold on to, what you release. All right, what you guilt trip you into staying or doing anything that you don't want to do. Okay, what about this Knight of Pentacles here, please and thank you, Spirit? Hard work, productivity, routine, conservation, efficiency, and responsibility. One or two cards, please and thank you, Spirit, for this Knight of Pentacles. All right. Queen of Cups, compassion, comfort, calm, nurturing, healing, emotionally stable, intuitive, and caring. Okay, I feel like you put in a lot of hard work, like into healing. Okay, maybe trusting your intuition, that type of thing. Okay, at the bottom, Ace of Swords, mental clarity, breakthroughs, new ideas, success, sharp mind, new conflict. Okay, you're getting the clarity that you need. I feel like your intuition is definitely sharpening. Okay, Five of Pentacles, financial loss, lack of mindset, isolation, worry, need, poverty. And then the Seven of Cups, opportunities, wishful thinking, choices, illusions, searching for purpose, and daydreaming. You're definitely leaving something or someone out in the cold. Okay, leaving someone behind. Maybe this could even be insecurity, as I said, the poverty mindset. You're no longer, thinking in lack or anything like that. Okay, you're thinking wishfully. Okay, wishful thinking. You're thinking of positive things, I feel like. Okay, opportunities and those type of things. Okay, let's get one more, please and thank you, Spirit. One more for this Knight of Pentacles here with the Queen of Cups. One final card for this Knight of Pentacles with the Queen of Cups, please and thank you, Spirit. One final card. Alrighty, Page of Cups. Creative opportunities, intuitive messages, curiosity, possibilities, happy surprise, dreamer, sensitivity, and new love. Okay, new love could definitely be coming in. Okay, you could be getting some type of new messages about love. Okay, Nine of Wands at the bottom, courage, persistence, test of faith, resilience, boundaries, last stand, gearing up for the worst, pessimism, weary. Seven, the Chariot, movement, progress, action, integration, determination. Thank God I'm almost done. Determination, willpower, control, direction, departure, and courage. And then the Hermit, soul searching, introspection, contemplation. Let me close that out. Contemplation, wisdom, truth seeking, being alone, independence, inner guidance, meditation, and consciousness. Okay, I feel like it's like you're moving forward in your spiritual journey, your spiritual gifts. Okay, integrating, leveling up, all right, making progress. Okay, there could be some type of test that you have to go through as well. Okay, with this Nine of Wands here, talking about persistence, test of faith, last stand, gearing up for the worst. 979 could be significant as well. Okay, but just to sum up the reading, I feel like Spirit is definitely, rewarding you with things, okay? With this exchanging gifts here, the number 9 can definitely be significant. Okay, rewarding you with things, okay? Unexpected blessings could be coming in for you. Spirit is making things fair. I feel like Spirit is so proud of you for, just continuing on, staying the course, okay? Dedicating your time to something that, that is important to you and not giving up. I feel like you have been consistent months and years in at something in Spirit. You're seeing finally your hard work paying off, okay? And you'll be rewarded, okay, monetarily. So that is the message that I have for you guys today. I really hope that you enjoyed this message. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. I'll see you guys on the next one. And you have a wonderful day. Thank you.